A video is in circulation showing movement of an Eratian military convoy. You don't see a video showing the movement of Eritrean military generally. A few days ago, an AI generated video was shared in social media. This video is not AI generated, but is it a new video or is it related to Tigray war or was it recorded before Tigray war? The video definitely shows the movement of Eratian military in a wartime situation or when there is threat of war. I want to show you this video, analyze it. Secondly, Amhara regional president was interviewed today and he made some big claims about Fano. What did he say? How convincing are the claims made by Arega Kabede, Amhara regional president? Let's start with the new story about Eratian military mobilization. As I said earlier, you don't get to see videos showing the movement of Eratian military, the mobilization of Eratian military. Eritrea keeps its military assets a secret. It does not allow the movement of its convoys to be filmed. And that is how Eritrea keeps its rivals guessing about its military capabilities. Even when military parades are organized in Eritrea, their best weapons are not shown. They keep their best weapons hidden. Eritrea is making lots of new procurement of new purchases of weapons these days, by the way. I'll do a video on that hopefully. But nothing is being said, nothing is being disclosed. Ethiopia shows whatever it buys, or information is somehow leaked about Ethiopian military preparations, military purchases. I have been pointing it out in videos that Eritrea is way more discreet in developing the capabilities of its forces than Ethiopia is. Firstly, watch this video, which shows the movement of an Eratian military convoy. You would see that the convoy is partially camouflaged. Tree branches are in use, placed on top of tanks to hide them. It means that it's not a routine movement of a military convoy. Watch the video, then we will analyze it. Well, firstly, the video is not AI generated. Firstly. Secondly, the video does show an Eratian military convoy. Eratian flag can be seen placed on top of the vehicles. Thirdly, the convoy shows mobilization of Eratian military. Tanks can be seen on trucks which are being sent to a front line maybe. The most important thing about this video is that the convoy is partially camouflaged. This is how military convoys move during times of war. Why do military convoys camouflage themselves? When there are fears of drone strikes and airstrikes. Generally, to defend from drone and airstrikes, convoys are camouflaged. Though modern militaries use air defense systems, which move with convoys, plant seeds, etc. Short range air defense systems are used. But Eritrea does not have such advanced weaponry or abundant number of such advanced weapon systems. Eritrea is relying on traditional camouflage system of using tree branches to hide the military assets which are being sent to a front line. The video does not seem to be from Tigray war, because during Tigray war, EDF was not vulnerable to any drone strikes or air strikes. EDF was not vulnerable. Why? Because TDF did not have any drones, did not have any air power. So it means that the video shows new mobilization of Eratian military. Or it could be from 1998 war, which is not the case. The video seems to be new, showing Eritrea sending its military assets to front lines, tanks, etc. Who wants the war now? Abiy or Isaias? That's a very interesting question, by the way. It could have several answers. Hopefully, I'll try to answer it, or I'll try to find an answer to it in tonight's live chat or in a video tomorrow. Second was Erega Kabede, Amhara regional president, spoke about Fano today. What did Erega Kabede say? Well, Amhara regional president always makes tall claims. His claims lack justification. He has not been able to substantiate his claims. Arega Kabede claimed today that game is over for Fano. That conspiracy, he used this word, conspiracy launched by Fano is over. Is Arega Kabede sleeping, by the way? Who is he deceiving? Is he deceiving himself? Who is he trying to fool? Story of Fano is just beginning. Wolfano's operation, Abanate operation, was just a trailer. Full film is going to be released step by step. Arega Kabede should stop deceiving himself and the people, firstly. That's my view. Secondly, he said Fano fighters are extremists. This is what all Ethiopian leaders say. They use different terms for fighters. Some call them bandas, others call them shiftas. They don't call them Ethiopians. They say they're extremists. They're anti-Ethiopia. So same narrative adopted by Arega Kabede today. Thirdly, Arega Kabede claimed that Fano fighters are working to implement a foreign agenda. Is this true? Well, Fano fighters have support of foreign players. We cannot deny that. Eritrea is supporting Fano. But to say that Fano is basically an agent of foreign forces, I don't agree with that. Fano have their own demands and they want external support to achieve their goals. Foreign forces, they have their own agendas. Obviously, they try to use Fano against Ethiopian Prime Minister. But to say that Fano are proxies for Eritrea to implement foreign agenda, exaggeration. That's exaggeration. Fano has some real demands. You might not agree with their demands, but they have demands. Same is the case with Ola too. They have demands. They have concerns. They have questions. Rekabede said that in South Gondar, in Gujam, Ethiopian military has sacrificed a lot and maintained peace and law and order. He said Northwest and Eastern Command have done a wonderful work in the Amhara region. Peace has been maintained. He appreciated Eastern Command. He said Eastern Command is not only maintaining peace, but it is training regional forces too. In Bichaleko, other centers, regional forces are being trained, which will take over the matters related to law and order and security, which perhaps won't happen. As I said in several videos in the past too, I still maintain my position that regional forces cannot stop Fano. The day ENDF fully withdraws from Amhara region will fall to Fano. So Erga Kabede basically exaggerated his government strength. His government is weak. It is using the crutches of the Ethiopian National Defense Force. Without ENDF, he cannot even defend Bahirdar. Story of Fano is not over. It's just starting. Thanks for watching.